Hey there, Miss Janine here. Let's take a look at your paper. I went ahead and fixed the header, and what you do is you just go into Insert, Header, Edit, different page for the first, and then I had to go in, no, there we go. Okay, there we go. Make sure it stayed correct. And then I had to change the font. So your header is good. Now your abstract. Abstract is not indented, so I took away the indent on this one, but you want it to be just one big paragraph and only 150 to 250 words, so you're at 295. So take a little something out of here and keep it within the 150. Now this is good, but if you want me to count these words, they need to be defined, so I think you might not want those bolded because they're not defined, I don't believe. Now here I did change this before I started the video. Ruth 2018 stated, the damage from sleep deficiency, not being able to get the right amount of sleep. Is this from the book? I'm guessing it is, so I'm just gonna, and if it's not, then just take it out. It's gonna, I just want to show you what it's gonna look like. Colot 2016 page. You could put a page number, but if this is a direct quote, you'd want to have it in quotes and a page number. I'm gonna highlight this just so you, or put it in red. That's easier. So you know to go back and change this. If it's not a direct quote, that's your paraphrase, go ahead and take that part out. It's not mandatory. I see a lot, it's optional. According to the APA manual, I see a lot of students using it. So I'm just going to save it. So we got it. Intelligence is a variety of qualities. It is the source. 2014, I think you want a comma, but I'm going to show you something else right there. Now you have down here a page, so if it's going to be APA, you're going to put a space, a period in a space. So again, I'm going to just put this in red so you know go back. But who said this? Where did this come from? Is it Colot? I'm going to just guess that it's Colot. If not, again, go back and change it. Hibernation. During hibernation, you need to cite the source for this. Who gave you this information? Memory. Not receiving the amount of sleep. Sleep contributes to our memory. Where did you get that from? I'm guessing, again, the book. Your memory. I only need memory once when you're defining it in bold. Researchers recorded activity in the hippocampus. This came from somebody, so who told you this? Again, in-text citation. This looks like somehow it got a little wonky. Let's try to fix that. There you go. I'm going to save it. What color is your... I feel like I'm losing my vision here. Is this all in black, or is it just the way it looks? Okay. I don't know. It looks like maybe you're using a different color, so I don't know what I just did, so I'll reverse it. But you might want to go back and fix that. Declarative memory, again, I only need it once. Hippocampus. Don't you love the hippocampus? It's great. Declarative memory is the only brain system that supports learning. Again, in-text citation. So just kind of work on this a little bit. Let's look at this real quick. Here again, let's just tidy it up. I just want to, the whole goal is that you learn, so I'm not mad. Don't be upset with yourself. It's all a learning process. We don't use the initials for here. I'm going to pull up the reference so you can see how to do this and what you want to keep in mind. Okay, Pullman, I'm going to save it real quick. I want to pull up Purdue OWL. Let me minimize. I got all kinds of things open today. Purdue OWL will be your friend. Make it your friend. Now we were just looking at in-text citations, authors. Here's what I want you to remember. When you have two authors, and this is some options how you can do it. Wegner and Petty. Here we had the multiple. So going back at, now when you've got 3 to 5, list the authors in the single phrase or in parentheses the first time you cite the source. Use the word "and" between authors' names within the text and use the ampersand in parentheses. So I think I just did that wrong. In subsequent citations, use only the first author's last name followed by et al. So this is works by 3 to 5. And this is new. And then 6 has a different rule. So let's go back here. I need to make it spelled out. See, I need to look at it too every now and then. So we'll save that. And so then next time, remember what you're going to do? You're only, whoops, got too much going on here. Where'd we lose it? So next time, you're only going to do the last name and then the et al. I want you to look at that and be aware, be mindful. And I really like the way this is going, though. So here we go again. Remember what we're going to do? I know I'm going to have to go back and look to make sure I'm doing this correctly for you. And instead of stated, you could say, whoops, I can't type, reported. You can break it up. But before I hit save, let's go back to that source. Okay, last name, nothing, nothing, a period, comma, like that. He wants to make it Al. We don't need Al, and we don't need that. Remember that. Uh-oh. Was there? I don't think there was a space, was there? Let's double check. See, I still have to go back and look too. Okay, no period after the T, but only in a space, and then, or you could do it like here. They did it this way. It's how we just did it. They used the term argued. I did reported. So I'm going to hit save so you have that one. I'm going to put it in red just so when you go back, and when I don't remember where we did the other one, because you're going to want to fix that one. Oh, let me find the other one. Uh-oh. Did we lose it? Okay, we got Collat. Where were they? I'm just going to do it like this so you remember, and you've got the video to go back and look at. But, you know, it's always easy to do the replace, find all of them where you had it, and then do the replace. Here, let's fix this again. I'm not sure quite what happened. We'll just smooth that over. Ooh, font changed right here. I don't know what happened. I can tell it's a Verdana. So make sure you go grab that. I'm going to put it in red for you, okay? And then you're going to want to fix that. It doesn't need to be in bold. You've got it in the Times New Roman. Sometimes just, okay, now that's only 2 people. So that's just, take away Fiona's first name. I like Fiona. Klingberg, the first name, I hope. And we'll take away the, we don't need a comma, I don't think, but double check. And then we can do page 103 through 107. Oops. Sometimes it's just easier for me to get in here and do it and then do this video to show you how and what to do instead of typing out a big email. And we don't need those 2. But go back and make sure I just did that right. Let me look. I mean, I still have to go look to, okay, comma, where's the page number? Trying to find something, okay. This one, as cited in, just keep this in mind for another time. I don't get all hung up on it, but if you're looking at a source that references another source, this is how it would look. I'm just looking at it for the page. I don't want to tell you wrong. Like I said, I still, too, go back. I think we're okay. There might be a comma there, I'm not sure. All right. Memory loss, I'm guessing you probably want a little uppercase there. Again, I'm not sure. I'll just go ahead and fix them. That's okay. Yeah, this one's a sad one. This one's the one that's mostly alcoholics, right? Because of the thiamine. And we got the Alzheimer's, infant amnesia. I like how this is going. So again, jump in and, okay, you did this one right, almost. Just, is this two people or first name, last name? You almost, I'm just going to put it in red again to grab your attention, but go back and look at that. It looks like you're doing pretty darn good on here. Just, not sure why that went like that, but again, in-text citations for your definitions. Get those in there. Make sure you're defining the keywords. I only need the keyword that you want me to count. I'm just going to do this again so you go visit it. And I probably missed some, so make sure you go back. All right, these don't need to be in bold. I'm just going to, do you have all of them in bold? I'm just going to, these look great. I'm just going to take the bold off. I'm not sure. I hope I'm not messing it up. If I am, I'm going to undo it. Again, I'm going to put it over here and swing it back. Oh, no. What did I just do? There we go. Sorry. You are off to a great start. Just check your, I want to show you one more thing real quick. I promise it won't keep you much longer. Oh my goodness, 13 minutes. Okay, I want to show you real quick one thing with Grammarly. Grammarly, I absolutely love it. You will love it. I do have the paid version, but you will be fine without it. And let me see. Where rest in memory. This is going to make this your, the free version will save your behind. It's going to come up with some of this telling you to rewrite. I always get passive voice. You can kind of probably ignore most of the yellow. And then when it's in red, physiological explanation relates to a behavior to the activity of the brain. I'm going to hit delete. We're okay with that. And then activities. A lot of times when you're writing, you'll end up deleting some of these because of the way you want to write. But then ontogenetic explanation describes how a structure behavior develops, including the influences of genes, nutrition, and their interactions. I think it's, excuse me, okay, so I'm going to go like that. Maybe this one. What makes this interesting is the for your body. What makes this interesting is, I think you have something missing there, so you might want to revisit that. But that again, that's why I like this. It's saying reviving facts And it says you can take out that comma. I like it for the comma because I'm stinky at that. It says lifetime should be one word. I'm going to say it. It's going to say that with flashbacks. Importance to sleep, importance of sleep. So just kind of problem solving, hyphenated. This is something what this is something I like it for because it'll flag when you're using too many of the same words. Or this was known as general intelligence. This is known. Kind of play with it a little bit. Sleep is very important. It all is very important. Is a very important. So it did catch that right there. Then it's telling you to come up with something else because blah, 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 blah. Strongly, strong. So just scroll through here again. You might delete quite a few of them because they don't apply because of the way a academic paper is written, but this is because of the decline in the muscle activity. Again, it just kind of helps you clean up some of your writing and will show a redundancy, helps with catches the little things that you don't hear. And then you can just download it, which I won't bother with, but I like Grammarly, make it your friend. And then the other thing I like to do, I'm not sure if you have this version on your computer. If you go to review, this read aloud, I'm just going to put the cursor right there so you can see.
Remain regarding the cognitive and neural mechanisms by which generalization takes place. Prior data suggests that generalization may stem from inference.
Prior data suggests or suggested that generalization may stem. Because again, watch your tense of words. The reason I like the read aloud, it lets you catch the little things that spell check and Grammarly don't catch because you're hearing what doesn't sound right. It's always my final thing. So, okay, I'm way too long on this video. You're probably going to be like, what is she doing? She's killing me with this. But I just wanted to point out a few of these things. Again, if you want to send it to me one more time after you work on it, feel free. I love helping those who want to learn to do APA formatting. It will help you in grad school, help you in your, senior seminar. It's something you will use. I can't remember which of my students recently was even having their child. Maybe it was you were telling me their son was using APA. But embrace it. You're off to a great start. Again, I'm going to shut up. So you could just watch the video to replay anything to catch my comments. Keep up the great work. I'm very proud of you. Bye-bye.